Why did the god Poseidon become the ruler of the ocean in Greek mythology? Long ago, when the world was young and the Titans had fallen, the three brothers, Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon, stood atop Mount Olympus, ready to divide the realms of creation. The earth itself belonged to none, but the heavens, the underworld, and the seas waited for their new masters. To settle their fate, they cast lots. Zeus, with a gleam in his eye, drew the heavens and claimed the skies, becoming lord of thunder and storm. Hades, grim and silent, drew the underworld, ruling the realm of shadows and lost souls. And then Poseidon reached into the bronze helmet and drew his lot, the ocean. Some say Poseidon's heart stirred with pride, for while the heavens watched from above and the underworld brooded below, the seas moved between both, touching every shore and carrying the whispers of gods and men alike. From that day, Poseidon raised his trident high and claimed the waves as his own, god of the seas, of storms, of earthquakes, and all creatures of the deep. Sailors were forever at the mercy of Poseidon's ever-changing moods, just like the restless sea itself. How did the Greek hero Hercules find the secret garden of the Hesperides, a hidden paradise said to lie at the edge of the world, its location unknown to any mortal? For his 11th labor, King Eurystheus commanded Heracles to retrieve the fabled golden apples of the Hesperides, sacred fruit said to grant immortality to any who tasted them. But no mortal knew where the hidden garden lay, and worse still, the apples could only be picked by an immortal. As Heracles wandered in search of it, he encountered Prometheus, the Titan bound to a rock for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to humanity. Each day, an eagle tore at his flesh, only for it to grow back by night. Taking pity, Heracles slew the eagle with a single arrow, ending Prometheus's torment. Grateful for his freedom, Prometheus revealed to Heracles that the Titan Atlas could reach the garden of the Hesperides. At the edge of the world, Heracles found Atlas, condemned to hold up the sky for all eternity. The hero proposed a bargain. If Atlas would retrieve the golden apples, Heracles would bear the heavens in his stead. Longing to be free, even for a moment, Atlas agreed. He fetched the gleaming fruit from the nymph's hidden garden, while Heracles endured the crushing weight of the cosmos upon his shoulders. But Atlas, tasting freedom, planned to leave Heracles holding the sky forever. Cunningly, Heracles asked Atlas to briefly take the burden back while he adjusted his cloak. The moment Atlas accepted, Heracles seized the apples and strode away, completing his labor. Meet the most legendary demigods of Greek mythology. Sixth Castor and Pollux, twin brothers with different fathers. Castor mortal, Pollux son of Zeus, were inseparable warriors and sailors, whose bond was so strong that Pollux gave up his immortality to keep Castor alive. Forever immortalized as the constellation Gemini, they symbolize loyalty beyond death. Fifth, the son of Poseidon, Theseus, faced the deadly labyrinth and slew the terrifying Minotaur, freeing Athens from a cruel curse. Fourth, Perseus, son of Zeus, wielded divine gifts to behead Medusa and rescue Andromeda from a sea serpent. Third, Bellerophon, son of Poseidon, became the legendary rider of Pegasus, the winged horse, and defeated the monstrous Chimera. His courage made him a hero of legend, though pride would eventually bring his fall. Second, Achilles, son of the sea nymph Thetis, was a warrior unmatched in the Trojan War, nearly invincible except for his heel. His fierce rage turned the tide of battle, yet his mortality sealed his tragic fate. Finally, Heracles, the mightiest demigod, son of Zeus and Alcmene, completed 12 impossible labors, from slaying the Nemean lion to stealing the apples of the Hesperides, earning his place among the gods through pain, strength, and redemption. Long ago, before mortals walked the earth, Zeus was captivated by the beauty and power of his sister Hera, and longed to make her his queen. But the beautiful goddess Hera was not easily won. She resisted his advances, unimpressed by his charm and thunderbolts. Determined, Zeus devised a clever trick. He transformed himself into a helpless, shivering cuckoo bird and perched upon her windowsill during a storm. Moved by pity, Hera took the bird into her arms, and at once Zeus shed his disguise and claimed her as his bride. Their wedding on Mount Olympus was a feast unlike any other. The earth blossomed with flowers never seen before. Ambrosia flowed like rivers, and all the gods and goddesses gathered in celebration. Even Gaia, the earth itself, gifted them a golden apple tree as a wedding gift, the very tree that would one day cause strife among the immortals. But though Hera became queen of the gods, her heart burned with jealousy. For Zeus, ever unfaithful, chased mortal women and goddesses alike, leaving behind a trail of heroic sons and tragic lovers. And Hera, in her wrath, unleashed cruel punishment punishments upon them. No child of Zeus born outside their marriage would know peace, and no woman who caught the god's eye would escape Hera's fury.